On my grave, I'm not going underneath. Call it luck, I'm just getting what I reap. Should've died, angels kept me on my feet. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. I never go another winter without heat. Gotta face it, just can't turn the other cheek. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. They know me very well, I ain't live no fairy tale. All the work that I put in, they know I ain't gonna tell. I keep it 100, cause all I know is real. I come from a line of hustlers, they only know the deal. They taught me how to move them quick and to play it slick. And to make sure that I watch out who I'm fucking with. Those motherfuckers got the game fucked up. They telling no motherfuckers to get a time cut. They slaves, they biggest fear is a lawnmower. I dare a motherfucker say my name, watch how I John Doe 'em. I blindfold them, duct tape to hold them. They bodies eroding, exposed in acid soaking. I'm popping pills and smoking, overdosing on hydrocodone. My story keeps unfolding, a prophecy growing. I'm on vacation, but I'm buried these snitches who scared of a conviction. Leaving the scene, but I'm leaving no witnesses. I just look at it like I'm saving somebody a sentence. My name won't be mentioned, so motherfucker, let's get it. As I time the mission, cause my decision will leave your fucking sinus stripping. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. Call it luck, I'm just getting what I reap. Should've died, angels kept me on my feet. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. I never go another winter without heat. Gotta face it, just can't turn the other cheek. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep.
Circle wheel round, but still summer square root. Aided by the streets, only objective is to chase loot. Off my own too, that's how I pivot. Street life full time, no intermittent. I ain't scared of a sentence, accusation like clue. That sycamore blue is Terre Haute and Hoosier roots. If fuck the troops, I lead my army through the field. Ain't gonna send the pawns march through the blood spill. I'm so like a pill, I alter your mind state. What y'all lack is heart, fall apart to the high stakes. Do this my way, my reputation savage. When I was down, bitch, I divided up the fractions and multiplied the addicts just to get the bag up. Seem like I'm always down, this shit don't add up. You big mad, huh? How I feel that I stay loyal. Acting like my brother when you mean more to me in the soil. I'd rather smoke a foil than shake your fucking hand. Regards you little bro, so I'ma turn my back like a man. You ain't trying to see these hands just cause you can't control your bitch. Oh, I take it to the grave, I ain't never snitched.
Hey, it's Miranda Monday.
What's up, everybody? It's Joe Kemp here. It's another Monday Love Show. Oh, my God. We are kicking it here in Indianapolis. And we're echoing. Wow. Oh, my gosh, I'm coming in. That's the way the afternoon's been already. Oh, my God.
It is that day.
It is.
It is roughly that time.
It is. It's Monday. It's the day we're all been hating, you know, great weekend, great weather, and then it rains and it's Monday. What the?
I know.
What the?
Man, those damn Mondays.
Damn Mondays, why do you do this to me?
Yeah, so have you had a good week? You've had a busy week.
Super busy week, wrestling and my daughter's graduation. And
Congratulations, Gracie.
I know, Gracie finally works her way out of the high school world and into adulting. Fun for her. Reality is coming soon. It's like another Marvel movie. It's reality, man.
But, so, I don't want to get too far into it.
Absolutely.
I do want to get our guest on.
Let's get it raw. I'm really excited.
All right. Well, without further ado, everyone, we have Shawty
V. Let's
in
go.
the house.
All right.
Hi, darling. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm
Doing
good.
great. Doing good.
Absolutely. So, do you have, before we get into the interview, do you have any shout outs, plugs, sponsors, website? How do we contact you?
Um, Mainly through my Instagram at official Shawty V, and then for all other things, Big J, Jason Yohi on Facebook.
Gotcha.
Pretty much it.
Jason!
Hi, Jason. So, born and raised in Georgia?
Yep. Yep.
Been there your whole life. Is it
All
Harlem?
29 years.
Is it Harlem?
Yeah, Harlem.
Okay.
Not Harlem, New York. I'm so confused.
Georgia.
Harlem, Georgia. Why is it?
He
it
missed
sound
part
like
of the
this?
conversation.
Oh, my bad. It sounded like the salsa guy. New York City. Shut up. No, sorry.
Salsa
It's
guy. You're wrong.
Not buying no salsa from New York. That's what they told me in the commercial years ago. Son of a bitch, what is this world coming to?
See? You never know what is going to happen. So, how about briefly kind of let's go over growing up. Only child or siblings?
I'm an only child, but I was adopted. So, a few years ago, I actually met one of my blood siblings.
Awesome.
So,
Very cool.
yeah.
That is awesome.
I went through a very, very similar situation. I had 2 brothers and 2 sisters, and my sister reached out to me like I was just turned 20. I remember because my littlest brother was 10 years, and he was 10 when I came across, and got to finally meet them, and that was cool. That was a really cool experience. So right on, man. Way to make connections, because that's all. I mean, kind of knowing where you're from and what you're about, and But I was adopted by my grandmother and went through a whole different world than what they seen. So it was different, but
Yeah.
we're definitely tight now. So
being an only child, you and I have that in common because I'm an only child.
and so is like
Yes.
37% of the population.
That's not true.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just guessing. That sounds really good. Please quote me on it. Anybody? 37% have no brothers and sisters. F y'all. No.
So
Grew up with a stepbrother. That was wild. But
Right on. Was I have a very blended family too. So like, is that what kind of experience is that with having a stepbrother? Was you guys close or?
yeah, I mean, I didn't really look at it any differently, which I didn't know at the time I was adopted. So, but
I gotcha.
I just feel like who loves you is who
Absolutely.
who's your family.
Because I'll tell you what,
Absolutely.
nowadays it's not about the blood.
No, it's definitely
blood will
not.
do you dirtier than some.
yes.
So
Yeah. And then, do you remember, like, when you first fell in love with music? What was it all playing all the time, or did
Oh
you?
God, I don't know. So my older son's dad, him and his buddies did music, and then when we got married, after like when they would leave, I would start messing with the music stuff, and that's pretty much how I got into it. It wasn't never something I was just like, wow, this is what I want to do. It just
Right.
kind of happened a little bit.
But that's cool because you took the initiative to utilize the equipment that was there.
Yeah. Like, I really liked recording them. That's what I liked to do the most.
So you like more
And then
production.
and that kind of went a different way.
Right, it happens.
Yeah.
So, yes, positive vibes. Thank you, Calvin.
yeah, I was gonna give that shout out. Calvin Weaver, what's up, man?
When, how old were you when you started messing with the equipment?
Ooh. Like 2009, maybe? Yeah, 2009, 2010.
Okay.
Right on.
So you prefer the producing side of it.
Then, not now. You couldn't you couldn't pay me to do that. Oh, no.
Why? Why?
I don't know. I just can't sit there and mess with that stuff like I used to. Y'all, my dog is
Oh, you can be part of the show too.
Yeah.
What is that? What is it?
a Great Dane.
Oh, that'll be a great day.
Yeah. So they're slobbering on my head.
That's what they do. I got King Corso's drools everywhere.
Ooh.
He's fun.
So what drew you to being an artist?
I don't know. It literally was just something I was doing for fun. And then we wrote Yee Yee, and then something came out of that. Like I was working with a band before I started working with him.
Mm-hmm.
And we had like a full band. We was doing shows and everything, and then we all split up, and that's how I met the other guy. And after that, I was just like, well, okay.
Right, yeah. Because, to be fair, you are one of the female pioneers of the genre. So, major props.
Thank you.
How have you found that it's harder being a female, you think, getting into this genre?
I wouldn't say it's harder being a female. I would say it's harder for me because some of the things that happened. But
Right.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's harder being a female. I'd say you have to watch the people you work with because you don't know what their intentions are.
Right. That's unfortunate because not everybody's.
Or maybe I'm just a really sketchy person. Like I think of like different scenarios and stuff that a normal person wouldn't think about. I don't know.
I automatically go to the negative. Like, what can go wrong with this situation?
Like that's what I'm saying. I think about what could happen, what's gonna happen. Like we're gonna think about it before I do it.
Right.
Well, trained behavior. I mean, when you see certain things happen, you see the patterns. You start, after you stick your finger in the hole, right? You stick your finger in the hole and get electrocuted. 3 times. You go, I'm not putting my finger in that hole anymore.
Exactly.
You learn from your shit,
I'm a slow learner.
So okay, so maybe 4th or 5th time, but it all counts as long as
apparently I like being electrocuted. So.
On this show, we're sponsored by Fry Electric. That's right.
Yeah.
It's here's what the problem is you have too big of a heart.
I was just about to say that, and I really do. Like, I will give you anything that I have. Like, my heart's too big. I will forgive you when you don't deserve forgiveness.
What you got?
Yeah.
What you got over there?
It's not much.
It's all good.
Who would you say when you started taking it seriously? Back when you started taking it seriously, who were your icons? Who did you look up to maybe potentially mimic?
I wouldn't say mimic, but Jelly Roll would be the person I look up to the most.
Gotcha.
Awesome.
Very, very good answer.
He just writes real stuff. It's not bullshit. He's relatable.
Very, very relatable.
Absolutely. Like every song, relatable.
Yeah.
His lyric ability is phenomenal. How he comes up with his songs and the meaning behind it, and it's awesome. Huge fan of this last album, even though it's kind of a totally different genre almost, but it's very well produced and a lot of really good music being done. Oh, right on.
There we go.
Did it make it better?
No, it was better.
Yeah.
Better?
It was better earlier, but it's getting darker where you're at too.
Yeah. Not dark on me. I got the kid over there in the water hose trying to keep him occupied.
So just because I'm rather clear on the situation. How did Yee come about? Like,
Okay, so Homegrown came up with an idea, and I think it was Eddie Robinson, did the beat and all that, and then Shane come up with the 2 words Yee. Me and Homegrown sat in a tent. We was working out of a tent in his yard, and we literally wrote the song together. He wrote some of my lines, I wrote some of his, and then Shane put his 4 on there, and that's pretty much how it happened.
wow, and it blew up like crazy.
Yeah, that wasn't expected.
How like you wake up the next day and all of a sudden you have so many views or streams or what have you. What was the first big accomplishment that you remember going like, hey, all right?
I don't want to say I didn't take it serious back then. It just didn't really faze me much. But I'd say our first show, maybe at one of the mud parks, was the biggest thing. I don't know. It's hard to shock me or surprise me or like.
Okay.
So it was just another day for me.
Gotcha.
I was like, oh wow, okay. But I do remember I was working at Jiffy Lube, and my friend was like, "You're on World Star Hip Hop," and I was like, "What?"
That's awesome.
That is cool. That's very cool. So, what have you been up to lately? I know we got some new music out.
What?
Newish.
Ooh. What a
Few songs. I'm working on trying to put together an album, but between 2 kids, school, and work, it's not easy.
Right.
Absolutely. But you still grinding, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Hey,
My bad.
No, you're great. So how about we're gonna go ahead and play Shotgun Rider? Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right. For all our Monday Love fans, here's Shawty V, Shotgun Rider. Hey, on TikTok, guys, get over to Facebook. We're live. We're playing music. Check out Shawty V's new album.
When there's no trust, what do you have? When there is love, but times are bad, do you keep pushing forward, hoping for a change? You sit and watch as lies remain. This time stand still and keep moving alone. Your heartbeat plays a rhythm to my favorite song. I thought it would be different if I gave you my all, but I guess the truth is I put up a wall. Told myself I wouldn't allow things in the past to affect my future like they did in the last. You can't make decisions for people with no conscience. I can only decide my truth, and that's a promise. When I give myself, I give my all, and I be damned if another.
See all the viewers coming on. We're here with Shawty V. This is her new song, Shotgun Rider. That's right, y'all. Shawty V's on tonight.
Happy and the sad, all the ups and downs. Memories to be had. I know I'm real. I ride for mine. You ain't a shotgun rider. Don't waste my time. Time is precious to be valued. At most, with no value, you're just an empty host. A lost soul, searching ghosts, destroying everything in your path to fulfill a void. It's something that you lack. They say you have to love yourself before you can love someone else. You struggle to like yourself. I love you through the depths of hell. There's a fire burning down deep within.
What up, Big J? What's up, Jonathan? What's up, Dallas, Texas on? C&W Music Promotions on. Man, I'm digging it's kind of an old school table style there. I like that scratching. It's not as digital. It sounds old school.
It's been a long ride and we got off track, but we done come too far and I can't turn back. I've been looking for a rider and I think I might have got one. All I ever wanted was a girl riding shotgun. Stick with me and I'ma stick to the code, and we gon' ride this thing till the end of the road. Yeah.
If you ain't a shotgun ride,
Yeah, that's right,
don't
y'all.
waste my time.
Shawty V.
I'm real as they come. I ride for mine. Shotgun rider, don't waste my time. I'm real as they come. I ride for mine. Ain't no question where my loyalties lie. I'm a shotgun rider till the day I die.
That's hot.
That is awesome. I dig it. I dig it.
I love it. Absolutely.
So real quick before we got different people sliding in, make sure you come in, rate, review, click. Ah, that's a different show. That's on OnlyFans. Call me later. Like, subscribe, hit the button, share. Hit Shawty V stuff, hit Monday Love stuff. Make sure you share the love. Okay, sorry.
You're absolutely good. So what is your process of writing? Do you already have lyrics pop in your head? Do you hear a beat and then write to it?
So I mostly write without a beat. I'll write a verse, hook, whole song without the beat, and then either find a beat or have somebody build around vocals. And I'm pretty sure Shotgun Rider, I sent him the vocals and he built the beat around it.
Nice. Okay. That's a different process. That's interesting. That's awesome.
So
I like to do it that way a lot better than finding a beat and writing to the beat.
Yeah.
right, that makes sense. Yeah.
I get that.
So did you write a lot of poetry when you were younger?
No,
Really?
I didn't write music. I didn't write poetry. I literally started just messing with music in 2009 when I met my son's father. That was
Right on. Hey, you never
That
know
is
what
awesome.
points you
Weird.
into a different direction and how things can happen.
Absolutely.
yeah. I mean, my first performance was at my mom's 50th birthday.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah. We wrote a song about dirt track racing. That's what it was.
That is cool, though.
Yeah.
What's up, Mama B?
She
Yes.
absolutely loved it because she raced dirt track cars. So,
That's awesome.
So you got to surprise her with a song.
oh yeah, she was in love.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Let me get to some light, y'all.
So you said you have a 3-year-old and you have an older.
Yeah.
How old?
I have a 12-year-old and a 10-year-old.
So what would you do if when your 10-year-old turns, let's say 13, 14, coming into the teens, and they come to you and they're like, Mom, I want to start doing music?
I would be all for it, but I know he's not going to be the one. Maybe the little one, but I highly doubt that my oldest one is going to want to. He's too shy. But, I say that too, and I used to be so shy I wouldn't even speak to people. So he could prove me wrong.
Right. Yeah, when you said you were shy, I was like, how?
I was so shy in high school and middle school that people I didn't speak to people and they thought I was a bitch. And I'm not a bitch. I just was too afraid to talk. Yeah.
I can relate. You get thought of one way and it's not.
The high school's,
The RBF face probably does not help either. So that doesn't help me.
I have the same. It doesn't.
Yeah, but high school's a rough zone. For
is.
anybody. I mean, depending on where you sit because there is a social level.
Yes.
Regardless of however anybody, you got the cools, you got this, you got everybody broke down in different areas, but depending on where you're at in the school really depends on your experience with high school. It just,
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
No, you're good. No, it's
He's
actually,
up there hitting the TV.
Don't hit the TV.
we like
Anything but the TV.
We like the TV. Thank you, Jason.
Oh yeah, Big J. I think I said it in the middle of the song. I was going to say it after the song.
Yes.
What's up,
please
Jason?
do
Big J.
Make sure you guys go follow Shawty V on her social media platforms. YouTube, subscribe.
YouTube. Where'd you go there?
Go to YouTube and
YouTube.
subscribe.
YouTube. Subscribe. It stopped really like. It was. Wasn't sure where that was going. I feel like out of place now. I'm not even sure. Just not feeling myself.
I just trailed off. I thought you were going to say something, and you just stayed quiet. And he was just like,
After you're done with YouTube, go over to Instagram.
Do you feel the love?
Subscribe
Feel the
Yes.
love?
now.
Yeah.
That was great.
Thanks. Yep, I love you, Joe. I know where you
It's
live.
Monday Love. Everybody stop walking by our window. They got tired of me talking shit.
They did.
Get on live. Monday Love live. Monday Love podcast. See you guys out there looking at me.
Come in.
I don't even know. That's actually my friends in my head. Never
In your
mind.
head. What advice would you have to
I take meds. I don't need
anyone?
advice. Oh,
I know. What advice would you have to anyone who is trying to come into the industry?
Be yourself. And don't let anybody try to change you.
That is surprisingly like our most. No, it really is.
it is.
Because there's so much smoke and mirrors, and we've talked about it.
A lot of smoke and mirrors. A lot
Several
of smoke and
times.
mirrors. All bullshit aside, I know I joke a lot, but there's a lot of smoke and mirrors. People promising shit they can't. Don't even have the
And
experience.
Make sure you do some research. Reach out to people that they've worked with. Like,
Yeah.
do
Right.
some research. Be smarter than me. That's what. Be smarter.
Hey, you know, I'm the lead singer of this rock band called Hallville, and I got I had this person that was putting us in at, you know, they have South by Southwest, but there's a sister tour, and it's North by Northeast, and it's in Canada, and we were supposed to be placed on a bill at a good venue, this whole 9 yards. Like, I worked with this lady for months. And right before it was all happening, I'm like, okay, so we're trying to get accommodate. Like, we had all this stuff, and the show promised, and she disappeared. There was nothing. Like, it really put, because we put a lot of, like, we were still doing local shows, but we were writing a few new songs. We was getting our album finished up to do our, at least that one was an EP for that show. We had all this other stuff going on, and it really pushed us back, because I put a lot of time in the person. I mean, her credentials, going off credentials, there's pictures with her where she was working with Metallica, not like Metallica now, like Metallica back in the California days, in the
Right.
back of a warehouse, like
Right.
some really, like, and it wasn't just them, it was a huge lineup. And then it kind of knocked us back. I mean, you know, putting in tons of work and getting stuff ready for her to vanish, and come to find out that so many years after doing all this stuff, she kind of lost her stuff and just kind of went cuckoo. And I was like, man, somebody could have said something. I know half of you guys. So, and that was crazy. So
That is that's something that's very underrated in the industry, is truth and facts, and looking into people, and doing your research on them. You go
Absolutely.
off of what they say, because again, going back to good-hearted people.
yeah.
it's not always the way to go.
Nope.
It sounds crazy, but unfortunately, this world don't treat people like that good.
Right.
It's just, you know, there's good people, and you can get in good circles, and you try to keep those people around. But trying to break your way into the music scene, and trying to get on that level and have everybody having your back, it's there. You know, there's haters that's, you know, and haters are good to a point. It is attention, and if they're hating really good, they bring you good attention. But a lot of these people, it's just not. It's just and it's for no reason. It's just because they wish they were doing what you were doing, and it's like, Childish Gambino, don't be mad because I'm doing better than what you're doing. It's and it's bad. Instead of everybody looking out and trying to help people out, and it's really bad in this genre. It really is. Yes. It blows my mind because I've worked more in as far as an artist, I've worked more in the rock scene and the blues scene, and it's a whole different meat market here. So when I was first getting turned on, I'm like, good God, why are they acting like this? It's the scene. And not everybody, don't get me wrong. That doesn't mean every artist is like that. There's some, I tell you what, we've met some phenomenal people doing phenomenal things. And I couldn't even imagine trying to list all of them at this point because, we're 130-ish interviews in season 3. We've worked and hung out with people at shows. Like, there's a lot of amazing people. So, anybody out there listening, I'm definitely not talking shit about everybody. But there's some really, really good just shitheads in simple terms.
Putting it nicely.
And some of them are successful. Yeah. And that's the thing. And when you're influencing a whole section of music, when you're so big that you can influence, and you're controlling the shit by being an ass and doing dirty stuff to keep your numbers up, it really puts an ugly, like when other people on the outside's looking in, they're like, man, this is some bullshit. What is happening here? And sorry for the rant there.
No, but you're right.
Because it really shouldn't be anybody you could say like an artist sucks. Okay, well, you know what? Everybody didn't come out with the #1 hit right off the bat. Right. You build up, you learn what you can do. You can learn what you can do on stage, and it's just not that way. It's just, once you get a little bit of momentum going, people are like, man, fuck that dude. Blah, 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 blah. He did this, and it's a bunch of bullshit half the time.
Yes,
not all the time. There's some shit now, but
that's why I said I don't do drama. Like, I hear about it enough. I'm like,
I take meds to avoid drama.
To avoid it.
Actually, I don't take anything. No spray. my nose spray keep that drama away. I swear to God, does.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, it's sad. It really is sad because there are some really good people. There's the ones that are kind of the low level artists that are truly talented, that's trying to work their way in, but because of being kind hearted and not being dirty and not stepping on people, they're not getting out there necessarily the same way. And it's sad that it's got to be that way. It shouldn't be that way at all.
No. It shouldn't.
Because
the thing is, like, the ones now, like for me, people that reach out to me want to work, and I'm like, well, I'm scared to work with anybody.
Right.
I don't know what's going to happen. So,
yeah,
that's just it's all messed up situation.
Absolutely.
And that's not fair. It's not fair all the way around, because you shouldn't have to worry about the negative.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We should all work together.
And that doesn't go, and it doesn't go with saying like if somebody doesn't like your music. That's a different, like, oh, I just don't like them. You know what? My music ain't gonna make everybody happy. It's not going to make.
That's what I tell everybody.
But
if you don't like it, that's okay. Somebody else does, and you like other stuff, and that's fine.
Absolutely. And it kind of goes with how America is right now, because it's like these people will throw a huge fit. I'm like, guys, why are you throwing a fit? There is 1,000 channels you can watch. You can turn on HBO in 4 different regions. I mean, if you don't like the damn channel, change it. If you don't like the songs, change it. There's people that's listening. You know what? Not every, it goes back to all the way when they pulled the Dean Martin Christmas song, because they were saying, what is that? What was that song? It sounded like he was being forceful, and it was Dean Martin. Mm-hmm. He didn't want her to walk home late. Right. Just come back What the? Are you fucking serious? You can't play that as a Christmas song. That's been played my whole life. That is stupid. It's stuff like that, you know. And they've let it go so far that it controls elections. It controls, you know, this whole stupid. And I'm so glad it's done. So maybe we can stop. They're still doing memes, but this Johnny Depp shit. He was guilty and lost his career before there was anything. There wasn't nothing. He's no longer Jack Sparrow. He's no longer on the Fantastic Beast. He's not, and all because of that. And that happens a lot. Not saying there's not sickos that's hitting their women, and I don't approve of that shit at all. But you know, like the Amber Heard stuff, that makes it where women that are actually being abused are going to be, well, she's lying.
Too scared to come forward.
And then nobody's going to want to come forward because who's going to believe her, you know? And it just sucks that happens.
Yes.
And I know that's off track, but at the same time, it's the lies and how we let society choose what goes on, you know, and it's ridiculous. You know what? They need to get their balls, pick them up, and tell them, I don't give a shit if you don't like the channel. There is 60 billion people on this planet.
Yeah.
Your view don't count. If you don't like it, turn it on CNN or Fox Sports or Fox News or whatever network.
No, this genre, people want to tear you down completely.
About a spanking.
So one of our stock questions. I'm not setting you up. I've got stock questions that we ask almost everyone.
This one's fun. I know where this is going.
What is your most embarrassing moment at an event or venue?
Oh God. I don't. This is gonna sound really bad. We was at a gay pride festival.
Okay.
And everybody was just like, what the hell is this and why are they here? Yeah, it was pretty bad. I would say it wasn't embarrassing. It was just like, we didn't belong there.
Right.
So everybody was just like, what?
I think that's almost my favorite.
Yeah.
We've had all kind of, there for a long time, especially season 1.
Yes.
We would ask this, and like seriously, there almost 90% of the time there was fireball involved. And I mean, people falling off stage, people shitting their pants, there was a long line. It started becoming a running joke.
Yes.
And at least season 3, we haven't had fireball incidents. I want to roll some money. Before this season's over, we got to have a fireball one.
Absolutely. And do be sure you guys jump over to Shawty V, her socials. Pick her up. Make sure you subscribe, rate, review, leave a comment.
What the hell is vibrating?
The tablet.
Why is it vibrating like that? That sounds violent. Sounds like I could cook your turkey dinner. Holy cow. We could sell that on OnlyFans. That's right. See us now.
You're not right.
It's got.
I wonder if you can hear it. Can you hear it, Wyatt?
Oh, you can hear it in my headphones. Can you hear it?
I can hear it slightly.
It sounds like you're putting clippers on the microphone. I thought I was getting a fade for a second.
That's funny.
I can get a backwards one.
That's
I can make that a big thing. Go backwards fades.
Oh, man.
So, do you have certain people that you like prefer to work with and stay with? I mean,
I mean, right now, I need a good team. That's what I need.
Amen, sister. I'm with you there.
I'm on the search.
gotcha. Yeah, 'cause
It's hard.
It really is.
Yeah. I mean, I have a few producers that I, work with, but no one. I have a few different ones I work with.
Right.
I need like a team.
Right.
I don't know what's going.
it's a full-time job in and of itself.
Yeah, and that's the thing people don't think is how many people you need to have in place that is doing a job daily, and when you know when you're not able to fill their pockets, it's a different story, and it's hard it's hard to find dedicated people that are willing to do that, and it's rough. I mean, you can get them, and
People here, that they really help me out, and they're great people.
That's awesome.
Those ones are with me for life.
Yeah, those
I gotcha.
rappers. Absolutely.
We definitely have what I call them. My band's hall billions.
Oh, really?
We got our hall billions. So what's to come? What are we waiting to see? What's next? You got any shows scheduled? Do you got any?
I'm, like I said, working on finishing this album, which hopefully it'll be finished soon. And Jay books me shows when he can. That's tough right now because, like I said, I'm going to school and I'm going to work, and I got 2 kids. So hopefully by November I'll be finished with school and I'll be able to book more shows.
Awesome, guys. What were you going to school for?
Cosmetology.
Nice.
Yep.
You was working at school?
I was working at school.
There you go. There
Yep.
you go.
Is that your 3-year-old kicking it right there?
Yes.
What up, little dude?
Surprised y'all didn't hear him a minute ago.
So, do we have a video? Do we want to play Yee?
No.
Okay. See, I've been busy. I missed on that press conference. Yeah.
I want that.
Never mind.
We couldn't see anything. There's no witnesses still.
Oh no, I'm not worried about that.
You muted yourself. There you go. Yeah, there was no witnesses.
I hope y'all didn't say nothing because he's naked.
Oh.
Okay. In a little bit. Just let the door. One of those beetle bugs got on his finger.
Oh no.
Oh. Freak out time.
So if you had the opportunity to work with any artist, any industry, what would that artist be?
Jelly Roll.
Okay. Go ahead. Sorry, I'm talking a lot. Oh, you're.
What?
So what about artists that's passed away?
What?
That has passed away. Any artist in time.
If I could sing, it would be Johnny Cash, but I can't really sing, so he'd be like, "No, ma'am."
That would be. I mean, I still think interviewing the dead. We should do it. We should do it. That sounds like I'm on it. I'm going to get some people.
You're going to get some
Maybe he
people.
can sing and I can rap a little something.
There you go. There you go. Do jump over to socials. Make sure you follow or subscribe to Shawty V.
Shawty V.
Sorry, it's a little chaotic, y'all. I tried to get a babysitter, but apparently all of them sick.
Oh, it's all good. It's
no,
late at
you're
night
good.
too. It's all good.
Exactly.
And we're got about 30 minutes past what we were originally scheduled for. Because the fun Facebook algorithm, or I always say it's algorithm, but it's sometimes they're just being an ass. I think.
Yes.
I didn't say that, Facebook. She did.
Thanks.
Block her page. What is going on? Your tablet's having a seizure.
I know. It's growing crazy over here.
It needs some Depakote.
It's
Hook it up.
needs more than that. So, if we were to play another song, what song would you want us to play?
Oh. Maybe there's a bottle.
Maybe there's a bottle.
Yeah, there's a bottle. It's a new one I had recently posted.
Where's that at? Is that on YouTube?
Do you have it on
Yeah,
YouTube?
it's on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. That one.
What am I typing in? Shawty V.
What's the name of the song again?
There's a bottle.
There's a bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not seeing it.
I wonder if it's in her channel there. There we go.
It should be.
Sloppy Jones.
I
Jack.
see My Glass. I see Pine Tucky. I see Undercover.
There's more to the right. There it is. There's a bottle.
Oh,
There we go.
There we go.
See the wrong name. So I not know the name.
No, I got it.
All right, all you Monday lovers. There's the bottle by Shawty V.
At night I lay in bed and think about you. I've been drowning my stars in any bottle I come to. I've been down on my knees, praying to this pew, hoping that he hears me and all that I've been through. I don't know how much more I can take. I don't know how much happiness I can fake. Without you I'm alone, but with him it ain't right. I try to move on, but I want you in my life. I hate you, I love you, I told you goodbye. I don't wanna leave, but I don't wanna lie. I don't want him, don't wanna see you with her. I wanna be your only, but as much as it hurts, we have to let go, have to put it in the past. You're no good for me, and I know it won't last. I'm so good for you, but I give and you take. We both learn lessons, life's full of mistakes. I wish we realized when we got to this place. Can we turn back time or would time just waste? We don't know the answers unless we try. But I'm sick and tired of wiping tears from my eyes. Do you understand? When you make a change, what I'm asking ain't much, just show me the same. Love me every day like you never felt the pain. Hold me in your arms like you never felt the rain.
There's a Bible by the dresser, next to a bottle where I lay my head. Once for the sad
You TikTok people, get over to Facebook Live.
the other for the strength to
Facebook Live.
carry on. All these memories playing in my head, all the things I wish but never said. My heartbeat skipped every tune for you. That is one thing I wish you never knew.
I hold close to the Bible, hope for survival, just awaiting a revival, not a partial, just a rival. It's like we want the same thing, our vision's not a sync. When I hit the bottle, brings me to the brink. I look in the mirror, maybe I just need to shrink. The person that I see makes me double think. I've been here before and I don't like what I see. Empathy kills, even the strong become weak. Every emotion that you feel, I feel times 1,000. I don't wanna feel alone when the whole room's crowded. When it's me and you, I wanna feel at home, but it's like I'm not welcome, no trespassing zone. You say you want me, but your actions don't follow. You say you love me, but your words are just hollow. When will you see you mean the world to me? Will it be too late? Will the hate set me free? Will I look you in the eyes and see a disguise? Is this a real you that's been covered with lies? Just an excuse or real alibis like the whiskey in my glass before a good
All you
time.
new viewers, this is
Memories
Shawty
that
V.
don't exist. Just
There's
let
my
me
bottle.
dreams to reminisce all the good times in
Come
my
like,
bed.
reply,
Shots for the times we
subscribe.
never had.
There's a Bible by the dresser, next to a bottle where I lay my head. Once for the sad songs, love gone wrong. The other for the strength to carry on. All these memories playing in my head, all the things I wish but never said. My heartbeat skipped every tune for you. That is one thing I wish you never knew.
Oh man, I like it. I like it. Oh, let's play the next one. So what was your motivation for that song?
Ooh. Probably my situationship. Nah, I guess I was in a relationship and he wasn't seeing what I was trying to see, and it just, the song pretty much speaks for itself, I guess.
Okay.
I wanted him
Completely
to realize things and he just wouldn't.
I understand. That happens sometimes.
Yeah, it happens.
Psychological. No, I said it wrong. Damn it. It would have been really funny if I dang.
Thank you, Calvin.
It's Tic Tac, not TikTok.
Thank you, Calvin. He's going to go on to his TikTok music tonight and request independent music of yours. So
Awesome.
thank you, Calvin.
Thank you.
Calvin works really hard for peace and music down there in Texas and all over the world. So he's a great dude.
Unity in the community, I think he says,
Absolutely.
isn't it? Yes.
Yep. So, I know we were looking at shows. When do you? Okay, so right now you're not scheduling. So, and we just had this. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I know Jay has a show, but he hasn't told me the date for it yet.
What?
So I'm not sure.
Can we get part of the information, like a little like snippet, like it's you and
Dustin Spears, and I don't know who else.
Dustin was on the show. Dustin's a good dude. I like
Yeah.
Dustin. Big
I
shout
don't
out,
know.
old Dustin Spears.
That's bad. He just knows I show up.
Go here. I don't care
Oh,
what
this-
you say.
I'll be like, okay. I'll see
It's
you
a
there.
tire shop. What do you mean? Sing right now.
I will.
But that's, we used to, I mean, especially when we first started, we would do show, like we would have show with thousands, and then you'd randomly get that gig where it was like, what did
What
we just
happened?
scroll? What we just, okay, there's like 6 people and that's from the other band. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it.
I've done a show at a tent shop before, but it was a pretty decent crowd.
What kind of shop was that?
A tent shop.
Did you say a
Like
tent
tent
shop?
bar.
Oh,
Yeah.
a tent. T-I-N-T. I thought you meant like T-E-N-T, like
No.
campers and stuff. I was like, that's new.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, there's a lot of venue, at least around here in Indy, a lot of breweries are starting to do shows, and they'll have the stage right in the middle of their big cast iron machines, and I can't think of the name of them. But yeah, they'll have shows right in the middle, and man, a lot of them has so much space that it's really worked out. Like oh my God, Dark Circle, Black Circle. They do a lot of metal shows. I mean, so but it's all over the place. They're doing different ones. Little breweries having these little pop-up shows.
Yeah.
At least
That
it opens more venues for shows.
Absolutely. Hopefully making up for some that got
So,
closed.
yeah, we lost a lot here in Indianapolis. Original music venues just collapsed like dominoes. Like they didn't really have any kind of backing.
Yeah.
So it's nice seeing
It was all self
new places. It's different, but it's at least a new place to get your talent out and things.
Yes.
At least
Absolutely.
someone's doing something.
Right? But I mean, you got to look at your opportunities, and if you can get a crowd of people or wherever to hear the music, who cares where it's at, as long as you got at least somewhat of an audio engineer that you can at least sound good.
Exactly.
I've had shows where it sounded great off stage with no sound on stage. Like, man, this is terrible. I can't
Right.
tell what the hell is happening. It was like somebody was putting their hand over my head, and we were trying to stay on key, and it was like, man, what the hell is this dude doing? Oh my God.
Hi, Dan. And Stacy.
I lost everybody. I don't know what the hell happened to me here.
Stacy, shout out to your nephew Jordan. He's going to boot camp tomorrow. So
Ooh.
thank him for his service.
Good luck, Jordan. I am
Yes.
really. It says I'm connected still, but I've lost
Wow.
all internet. Oh, there I'm back.
So what would be your favorite venue that you've performed at before?
Ooh. Probably the Moccasin Creek Off-Road Park.
Okay.
Yeah, that was fun.
I bet that was.
Yeah.
I bet it. I mean, you get a good crowd at a mud park. That'd be fun to perform.
was-
I've been to
It
them.
was
I
pretty
just haven't
good. And we got to
performed.
perform twice that night.
Oh, really?
That's
yeah.
awesome. Like early in the day, and then later on.
Well, what happened, I'm not going to name any names because I don't do that, but what happened was one of the performers got drunk and couldn't do their set.
Oops.
So,
Did you get double paid, or was that just like you took it for
No.
the team?
no.
There's a lot of that. Well, you'll have $10,000 in equipment for free shows. Like, damn it!
Yeah.
It's practically what we're doing, free shows. If they weren't free, I didn't see nothing about it.
Right.
And that happens too, though. Unfortunately.
Yeah. But it was fun. It was worth the experience anyways. Those are my favorite, the mud parks.
It sounds like a couple other artists said they really had a good time at the mud parks, and it was just And I could get it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening and the excitement, and so
Yeah.
So when you graduate in November, are you going to go full-time cosmetology?
I don't know. I kind of want to open a business, but not like right away. And
yeah, you gotta
I don't know. I
that
have
client.
a lot of. I think I'm gonna finish that and then go for microblading because I think I want to do that more than actual hair.
That's some good money. Or
But I don't. Yeah.
or doing the the sounds the Brazilians, the waxing and stuff.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Like,
a friend of
I
mine
think I
making
wanna-
bank. I couldn't believe it.
I bet.
I want to learn all the permanent tattooing, makeup wise.
Okay.
That would be cool to do.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna get somewhere when I get out of school, but I think I'm gonna find something else to get into.
I get you. You gotta have other doors. I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
I want to be able to do a lot of different things. So not just
At least a
one.
lot of doors open. You know,
Yeah.
Renaissance woman.
Renaissance woman.
Yeah. Instead of Renaissance man.
I don't know why I was thinking of like Amazon. Like when you first said it didn't click, my brain wasn't there. It didn't process. So I'm picturing Shawty in like a Tarzan thing, like with a stick. Like,
Oh my God.
fuck y'all.
There's a visual for you. I'm sure.
No, I didn't hear what you said, and you know I talk shit, so you know.
Make
have to
sure
run
you
with all of it.
subscribe, rate, review to Joe's Talking Shit.
Hey, that's another show. It's the shit hour. Hey, we're getting close to the end. If you could hold on for just a few more minutes, we're going to go ahead and do the closing. Did you want to go ahead and do any more final shouts? Shout outs to any artist or anybody you work with or sponsors or anything like that?
Just Jason Yohe, Big J, City Chief, Jeremy Cruz, all they some real people. So and Richie Rich. Don't nobody really know Richie Rich, but I do. So good.
Might have to link up
know
with
Richie?
you.
Yeah. Well, see, I don't never know what name to go by. If we're talking about the same person.
Hold on. You guys wrap
Yeah,
up.
go ahead. So, thank you so much for hanging out with us for an hour. Do me a favor and hold on the line, and we'll come back and we'll do a wrap-up prequel. All right?
All right.
Thank you.
got the cheese.
So,
That's butter.
this is normally Joe's part. Shout out to Wave One Media, Wyatt. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You added personality this time.
I did?
Yes, you
Oh,
did.
wow.
You laughed at me. No, that's a step up. Also, JK Multimedia Productions, and if you guys go over, jump on Shawty V's stuff, subscribe, rate, review, leave a comment. If you guys need anything, hit me up. If you guys can think of anyone that that we should see on the show, hit me up. Yeah, and just keep in mind, you guys have all hated a Monday once or twice in your time, so let Monday love you.
Let Monday love you!